Yo, yo, no laces, Antonio Lamar. One more time back again with Marcus in the building. What's going on, yo?
What's happening?
Nothing. Just coming back another week, talk about some Oklahoma football, get a weekly report as we do, as we try to do weekly. Don't happen every week, but we try to. I'm trying to get more consistent as always. But anyway, we got my boy Dalen Smothers. A couple things to talk about with him. Desai McCullough, a couple things with him, and just try to see what's going on and keep us up to date with this OU football thing, man. But let's see what's going down.
Do you want to start off with OU Texas at 2:30, or you want to work that in later?
Let's go with the 2:30, man. Which so far as the OU Texas thing, 2:30, they talking about what they trying to change the time.
Texas AD told
Texas.
CBS
Go ahead.
that he wants the game at 2:30, which would be awesome for people like me, who got to go to work and maybe get off around 2:30, 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gotta miss the game, or we only missing a little bit. So for me,
Yeah,
it's a
it's a good
win-win for
thing.
me.
Definitely a win for you. So you ain't got to miss out, Me personally, as we discussed, I like the game at 11 because I like to get the games over with. If you listen to the show, you know how I am. I'm going to get it over with, get it done so I can move on about my day. Oh, you get the victory, and I'm having a nice day, sipping and chilling. But people like you, a little bit better, 2:30, and I'm not mad about 2:30. You know what I'm saying?
You
That's
know what I'm
still,
saying? It's not too early. It's not too late.
yes, it's honestly probably the perfect time of the day. It's for me, that's really good. I think that's one of the most, respectable times that you can get it in. Of course, prime time, like I say, you want to cook your chicken wings and you want to grill and you want to do everything like that. I understand that 6:30, 7:30 game is probably gonna fit you right. But by then, during the whole college football slate, I'm usually sleeping by then. So I don't know. I like my games a little earlier. That's just me, though. Might be the boy. But anyway, we also got that, like I said, Dalen Smothers, the boy, is deciding to wear the number 7, man. The number 7, the DeMarco Murray. I pretty much DeMarco Murray has claimed the number 7 in OU history. Can we say that?
Yeah, we can say that.
I think we can say that he has claim over that number.
Especially if you playing running back, you got to feel them shoes. You got to feel them type of shoes. That's the pressure that comes with wearing that number. I'm pretty sure every number at certain positions, you know what I'm saying, hold weight because you didn't have so many great players, but that one especially, recent history.
Right. No, that's a good one, especially when he coming off 95 touchdowns in OU history. That's like the most. So can never take nothing away from that. That's there. That's marked and stamped.
Mm-hmm.
So to try to live up to that, which, you shouldn't. I don't think you should
I mean, can we say like 7 and 28 is two numbers that's like, yeah,
yeah, if
you
you
want to
play a
run
running
it?
back, yeah, you play a running back and you put those numbers on.
Yeah,
You trying to say
you
something.
sure?
Yeah, like you sure about that, buddy? But
I mean, yeah.
go ahead. I mean,
Because
I
I was
feel like
gonna
he
say like you could kind of say that with the quarterbacks, but it's been here recently. It's been so many, so you just gotta play good at quarterback, no matter what. Especially if you start, it don't matter what number you is.
nah, you're right about that. Does not matter at this point. You just got to ball out because this is, I mean, you man, running back, that's pretty prestigious. Billy Sims, Greg Pruitt, Joe Washington. I mean, we could just DeMarcus Dupree, Marcus Gaddis, Gerald Moore, James Allen, Damon Parker, Quentin Griffin. Who else? Adrian Peterson, Marco Murray, Joe P.
Steve Owens.
Sabaji P. Ryan, Joe Mixon, Steve Owens. My man, I don't know. Well, I'm slipping my couple people slipping my mind right now, but yes, yeah, I know what I mean.
Yeah.
Historic, legendary status. You know what I mean? When it comes to
Yes,
that,
sir.
so got to be able to put on when it, especially if you want to put on that number 7.
But I mean, he early enrollee. Look like he got some good size on him. Going through the workouts, see how he handle spring practice and stuff. See what they say. It'd be good to see him and Caleb Hicks because I've been reading more stuff about Caleb Hicks than about Smothers, but Smothers seemed like he got more juice
Yeah,
than Hicks. So
according to the footage, from what I've seen, looks like he does have a little more juice, a little more as far as little wiggle, get explosiveness that he can move around. And listen, hold on, don't let me
I
forget
say
about.
flash. My bad, not juice.
That's a good word, flash. But don't let me forget about Billy Vessels. Mention him and OU Lord too, Heisman. So can't forget about him. I just wanted to bring that up because I know I was forgetting somebody. But yes. But anyway, Taylor Smothers,
Hollywood.
Think you're gonna be all right, man. Like a good player. We'll see though. I think he got a long way to go. This is the future. You never know, man. Especially running back, you're 100% guaranteed to get hurt. So you never know when you get hurt, how you recover from it, how well you hold up, can you play through pain, all of that type of stuff is a factor, especially at the running back position. We all know, like Saquon Barkley was the greatest prospect ever, according to some people, Max Kellerman. But you see what his career has done. You know what I'm saying? Not that he was terrible or nothing. I'm just saying he's been injured most of it. So stuff like that happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So hopefully he can stay healthy and have a great career. I don't expect 95 touchdowns, but if he can get half of that, that'd be a good career at Oklahoma, straight up.
That'd be 10 a year.
Right. Yeah, I think.
Mm-hmm. What other interviews have you seen?
Well, like I said, I saw the Venables. I saw I saw the Jackson Arnold. A couple more people. The Saul McCullough. Saw that. Couple more. Haven't you seen? What's up? What you got? It was a lot of interviews out there, by the way. It was a lot. If you haven't seen them, you can go check them out. What's my man? Is it John Hoover? Yeah.
Yeah.
He got mostly all the interviews up there on YouTube. So y'all go check him out. You know what I mean?
The Oklahoma State transfer.
Trace Ford.
Yeah, I seen some of Trace Ford, which was
pretty cool.
How he was staying on social media doing the recruitment, so he really didn't see none of the craziness. I think his mom got into a couple of fights with people on social media because of it. But he looked bigger than what I thought. Like he looked like he a pretty big dude. He said he didn't put on some weight. So
what was his measurables? Was he like 6'4"?
Yeah, like 250, 260 right now. He was like 230.
He coming out the edge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or he probably gonna have his hand in the dirt. That inside 3-4 defensive end probably. And then we already talked about Smothers. It was another lineman. I think it was Jacob Lacey. I seen a little bit of his. Seemed pretty cool. And out of Barre, PJ
Mhm.
sounds like he's gonna come in and try to wreck shop.
Yeah, I think I saw that one too. Yeah.
Just like the way he takes ownership of everything. Like it's up
Yes.
to him to where if he works hard enough and shows his talent to where he gonna get to play, even though they brought in 3 or 4 dudes from the transfer portal for his position. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows he's got to work hard to try to get some playing time, and
Oh
that's his
no,
goal.
nothing will be handed, son.
Yeah. So I mean,
Like
it's just like
he
stuff like
knows.
that. Like you like to hear him say, like, I gotta work hard to where I can get to play, and like that's what I'm striving for. And I know I gotta work in a weight room because I gotta get bigger. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of little stuff like that that you would just like to hear, like how you gotta work.
All right. Yeah, man. A lot of that just I don't know, man. Just what else we got? Oh, the we definitely got the crazy story. The speaking of Deshaun McCullough, that was wild. How basically his father was, you know what I mean? His father was what he was a coach,
Mm-hmm.
coaching for he definitely coached the Chiefs during their Super Bowl run. Got a job at Indiana, which is why the sign just shows to decommit from Ohio State and go to Indiana. Then his pops got the job at Notre Dame. So he flipped to Notre Dame. I mean, he didn't flip to Notre Dame. He entered the portal at the same time as OU is recruiting his brother already. And they was familiar with the story because they was trying to recruit to sign when Venables was at Clemson. And it sounds like from the article I read that Deshaun has so much respect for Venables, calling him like one of the greatest defensive coaches of all time, giving him all kinds of praise. Turns out that one of Delon McCullough, which is Deshaun McCullough's father, he's longtime friends with Sherman Smith, who was the Seattle Seahawks running back in the day, and he's the coach as well. And it turns out that was his father because he was given up for adoption when he was a young man. So it's a whole little crazy story, but I just thought it was cool and how he ended up coming to Oklahoma after Venables was recruiting his brother and used to recruit him. So it was just all, I just think that's a cool story. So hopefully it works out for them. And he seems like he's gonna be a solid player too. I finally got a chance to look at some of his tape and yeah, yeah,
What the son?
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I finally saw some tape. Well, hey, look like he might be able to do something out here, man.
My
Actually,
question is, what position
was he?
is they gonna have the young man playing?
I don't know. He sound like he wants to play cheater like everybody else, but let's see what they do with him. And he was was he the what's it, Big Ten freshman defensive player of the year or something like that? It was
I, I
some
think so.
accolade that he
And he
got.
made second team freshman All American.
Yeah, there we go. Second team or something like that. So sound like he got a player coming in. And sound like he loves Venables and found the right spot for himself. And shoot, I hope it work out for him and hope it work out for us. Straight up.
Yeah, like that's
Boy,
a
look
pretty
nice.
interesting thing.
Now that's a pretty interesting story, man. What you think about it? Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, and like his dad is close with Chip, not wow, Jay Bala. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
he's the coach. I think they coach with the Chiefs or something like that. Some with the Chiefs, I think they met, and that's another Oklahoma connection that they had. But yeah, it's just crazy how small the world can be sometimes. How people know each other and be related.
Nah, yeah, man. Wow.
Wow. What was the other thing we was gonna do? I forgot.
I don't know. We was talking about something else, but Well, don't really matter so much. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't even really know right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we just walking through a couple headlines trying to figure out what's going on. I heard the
uh,
OU universe picking up stories,
let's see. I
just
think I
running
got
video. You know what I'm saying? Okay?
like let's see, what is his name? Zion Reagan's little recruit note. He put OU in the top 12 in his top 12. Smallish guy,
And
probably like
tell us about us.
5'11", maybe 6 foot, if
What
that,
position?
wide receiver. But man, let me tell you, that kid got some wheels.
Flyer.
He flies. Like just about all his highlights, he's leaving people. Like
That's
they
what's
are
up. Hey, he
not
better be
catching him.
that size. He better have wheels.
Like wheels. So
But you said what,
it's a good
5'11"?
one.
That's not terrible. You know what I mean?
Nuh-uh. But
That's
you
not like too
gotta
far.
do something spectacular if you round 5'11",
Yeah,
5'10". You know what I'm saying? You either gotta jump real high, or you gotta be super fast,
that is true.
or have like crazy routes. That's a little. And yeah, that's
Hmm.
about all the little recruiting
Oh,
that
they
I
got
have.
a yeah, for sure. But hey, I did see um online on this stupid Longhorns website on sportsillustrated.com. He's talking about the opening bet lines released for the OU Texas game. And I guess Texas is a 4-point favorite coming into the season on net. Let's
To
think
win the
about
Big
that.
12.
No. Just as far as that game.
Oh, oh, I could see that because they beat them pretty handily without their quarterback last year. You know, and they got a lot of people coming back. Oh, you got a lot of turnover. You know what I'm saying? They flipped dang near
Yeah.
half the team.
Yeah, even to be just a 4-point underdog is actually kind of like, okay, all right. Well, at least they think OU is going to be a lot better than they were last year. Not, I don't know what the
Hmm.
betting line was last year, but I'm sure it wasn't 42 points, however much it was. But got beat by,
Yeah,
but couldn't have been good because they had no quarterback, which is still
yeah.
a shame. Though I still, we should have been a little more prepared than that, bro. Like, come on, man. Your starting quarterback go down. You can't expect the backup to be great, but at the same time, I just saw somebody in the NFL do it with the third string quarterback. So I don't know.
Yeah, but it
This
kind
is
of kind
different.
of makes you think like last year when they was going through the portal, was they just throwing out offers? You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, like they really didn't know the kids. You know what I'm saying? They might have seen a couple games on tape. Was like, all right, man, we got to get somebody because
Right.
you got to remember like they missed out on 3 or 4 other ones. You know what I'm saying? Chuba Purdy, uh, Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, not to try to disrespect the buddies that they got, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they had higher expectations. But then when they got there, they was like, "Oh man, this is what we got."
Like, nah,
Ah,
some of it looked like a time. Like, how did these guys even get to this point where they was considered to be? Like, can they even throw a forward pass? No disrespect. Let me not go crazy, but
trying
yeah.
not to be too, but like that's what it made you think. Like they went to a whole nother offense. So I mean, not to be trying to bash the kids or nothing, but
It didn't
Yeah.
look good. Yeah, it looked bad out there, Chant. It wasn't looking good, Chant. That's all we can say about that for sure. Mhm. But man, hopefully next season, man, we should have a nice backup quarterback coming in next season with Jackson. So shouldn't have to feel
Or
like,
hopefully, they feel more comfortable with the other guys. If Jackson is not the second string, you know what I'm saying, that they can run their offense with whoever they have. You know
listen,
what I mean?
if anything short of season ending happens, so unless the season ending, when it comes to Dylan Gabriel, I don't want to see nobody else but Jackson Arnold. It's just like a 1 or 2 game thing. Nah, man, I need that to be Jackson Arnold. If it's not Jackson Arnold, I'm probably gonna be slightly disappointed. I'm just gonna tell you right now. I'm probably gonna be a little disappointed because they let me know, like because
Oh man.
he got 4 games. So let's just say Dylan Gabriel hurts his shoulder and he's out for 2 weeks. Would you want to see Jackson Arnold in those 2 weeks rather than whoever we got transferred, whoever at the quarterback position? Now, if it's like season ending, I don't know if I want to waste the whole season like that on Jackson Arnold. Now we're undefeated. Maybe start thinking about different things, but if we already got a loss or two, something like that, then sure, just put the transfer dude in. But I don't know. What you think? I don't know. What you think about that?
But hey, listen, if Jackson Arnold is at number 2 by the end of spring, something's wrong, and he's not as good as we thought. You know what I'm saying? And then if it is a season-ending injury, you know what I'm saying, you just roll with Jackson Arnold and his maturation. I mean, his
I mean, you
process
could.
gets sped up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if it's like at the beginning of the season. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like it,
no. If
like
it's in the
because I
season,
mean
yeah.
it's because no matter what, if he your second best quarterback, you out there trying to win. I mean, you really trying to win. So you know what I'm saying. Just go out there, forget his red shirt is over with. It's your team now, and here you go, Jackson Arnold era. Lightweight, if you out for if Dylan Gabriel gets hurt for 2 weeks, it still might be Jackson Arnold era. Might be no looking back. You know what I
No,
mean?
for sure. But yeah, I'm just saying, I don't know if the team sucks, that it becomes a dilemma to where it's like, I'm just saying, if they like, let's say, 3-4 when he gets hurt, do you just go ahead and just waste this freshman year? Like, what if we 8 games into the season or whatever, 7 games, 8 games to the season, Dylan Gabriel goes down.
I say, yeah, let him finish it out. Hopefully, we get to a bowl game or something. Yeah, roll with Jackson Arnold era starts because
Why would you
he could
why would you want to race that year though? Like far as so he basically
because he
like he's
gets
not going
all of that.
he basically
No,
no, I agree with you. I'm just playing devil's advocate, obviously. Because yes, you go ahead and play him because you might as well get that experience right now. That way it'd be more season coming into next year. And we ain't gotta worry about that maturation process.
and you know what he good at. You know
Mm.
what he need to improve on. You know what I'm saying. You know what he need as far as like what stuff because everybody different. So you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. Is he gonna need more of a running game? Is he gonna need more wide receivers? Do we going you know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing.
Yeah. I hear you on that, but yeah. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully it works out. Dylan Gabriel does his thing, and we don't have to worry about that.
Right.
But if we do, like I'm saying, at least we got, I think, somebody who's capable. At least from what I've seen so far. I mean, I don't know. We got to see him in action on a college football game. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because he can look good all he wants. What's up, Sheldon Lane in the chat? He said, "Boom, what up, Sooner?" Now we do. This is crazy. to think how last year it just went downhill so fast. Like, so I don't want that to happen again. That's all. We don't need to get. That was terrible, embarrassing that Texas game. So I don't want to. I don't want to see that again for sure.
No, it was about
That's
a
about bad as
month
it
of
gets,
stretch.
right?
It was about a horrible month stretch, man.
Not for real. That was that's about the worst. Man, that's about. It was bad.
First time we had lost 3 games in a row in like 19, 20 years. Well, since before Bob Stoops.
All right.
So yeah, man, it's tough.
That boy Sheldon said that David Stone's time with Oklahoma. Not that I know of. What you think? Did you heard anything about that, Don?
Nuh-uh.
Not well, he couldn't sign now anyway. But will he sign? Maybe. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, all signs point to it, but you never know.
Which
Like
IMG going to?
I think he back here.
You back here now? You coming
Yeah,
back to what,
I
Dell
think
City or
so.
somewhere else?
Yeah, I think he's going like Dell City or something. But like his sister go to OU, he at OU all the time, even when like he not tweeting it and stuff. So like you ain't gotta be worried because he going other places. Like he just said OU all the time. So it's just one of them waiting games, you know what I'm saying? Wait till he puts pen to paper.
Yeah, as long as nobody else, offers him too big of the bag, it should be all right. Hopefully. He said his family is in his ear about Michigan State. Is it what he got? He got connection to Michigan State or his mom or something like that?
Mm-mm. They
I
might
don't
be
know about
offering a big bag or something, but like I say, man, like some of his buddies is probably going to OU. So, man, we'll see. Because I think he partners with the safety from Westmore. And so they got the crystal balls for him going to OU. And he good safety. I forgot his name, but yeah, he looks good on tape too.
that. Nice.
So I mean, it's just more of a waiting game, man. You really can't tell right now. I don't think he's set a commitment date anytime soon. So just one of them things you gotta just let it play out. Hopefully he do pick the Sooners. I think he'll pick OU.
Shit,
But
I hope so.
yeah, we'll
You know what I
see.
mean? Well, see that boy Sheldon said 10-2 is gonna be the record next season. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I need. I need something like that. Or better.
10 and
That's what I'm
2.
saying. Listen, we can get a 10 and squeeze to the 2 at that thing, man.
Yeah, that's a nice season.
All right, we did our things because we on the up and up.
Yeah,
But
I'll take that.
I take it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I can take the 4 losses, man.
But
I
hey,
guess I
man,
can accept it. I took 7 this year. Jeez, I've never thought I'd say that. Whew. That
I
boy
still
said
say,
11.
man,
That boy the Nathan said 11-1 next season. No Kansas State. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that's true. We don't have to play Kansas State, baby.
facts.
Because that's like almost damn near guaranteed loss at this point, ain't it?
Yeah,
It's
telling you, man, that coach, man, got something in this, got some type of mojo.
We can't beat Kansas State to save our ass.
Mm-mm.
Arse.
It's tough out there at K State, but you gonna replace that with BYU going out there.
We're gonna handle them, boy. All right. I think we're gonna handle them.
And are we sleeping on Cincinnati?
No, we know Cincinnati's gonna be a tough football game. You know what I'm saying? Gonna have to come in there, play our best. But I think we should take care of them too. Straight up and down. I mean, just to be honest, I think the football team gonna be good enough to take care. Man, listen. We got nice players coming in there, man. And then that finally the second year under Brent Venables, getting the things established that we need to get established. Didn't really lose no coach as far as I know, right?
No,
No staff.
except for Ladainian. He changed
Oh
out the wide
yeah,
receiver coach for like the third or fourth time in a row.
he had to. I mean, because was it Emmett came on in here?
Who?
Was it Emmett Jones, whatever his name is? The coach came in,
Yeah,
so he had to leave. I mean, other than he
yeah,
didn't want to take a step back, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah.
That was
I
one of the
totally
situations
understand.
where I gotta at least keep my same position somewhere else. I can't get demoted,
Yeah,
you know. So I feel him on that situation. Mm. Nah, the coach staff back together. I think it's gonna be a good thing. It's gonna be a great thing. I think they're gonna be able to put together a lot of stuff next year to make us a lot better football team.
yeah. I think it's going to be a lot of improvement. I just want to see a big step on the defense because I honestly,
And I think
the
that's what the
offense
biggest
played
improvement
good
is gonna
enough for
be,
the
to be
most
quite
part.
honest. Hey, that's what not to cut you off, but I think that's where the biggest improvement is going to be on defense because I think they've put a heavy concentration on bringing in a whole new crop of defense. And like you were just about to say, I don't think the offense was too much of the problem. But go ahead.
But yeah, that and I wish they would have brought in another kicker, but just to add some competition because that was a little shaky toward the end of the season or
All
in
right.
certain spots of the season. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully the defense takes a big step. Offense improves like they should. Jaleel Farouk, we need you to step up, baby. Be that number one.
Like forever, man.
Nick Anderson, Jaden Gibson, ain't that him?
Mm-hmm.
We need one of y'all, man. Or Petaway. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but take the young boys, but it don't matter. Somebody needs to come in there and come.
Somebody.
But that I think that is gonna be a shaky little spot because they have to establish somebody to be the guy at receiver. Somebody, and it should be Farouk. It should be. He got the talent, I think, from what I've seen. But can he do it? Is he the guy? You know what I'm saying? I was looking at his IG, looking at what type of guy this guy is. You know, I'll be looking at these, I might check these guys out every once in a while, pause, but just to see what they doing out here in the streets. Yeah, man. Some people just gotta focus a little bit bored, worried about what's going on the football field. That's all I'm gonna say. Instead of worry about looking fresh, flying, flashy, and all this stuff. Y'all need to hone in and get it together.
All right, man. And one of them needs to step up. And if we don't, it's gonna be another a couple of them need to step up. Somebody gotta emerge as the number one, and then we gotta get some guys that can add some production, step up and add production. So wide receiver and running back is actually, you know what I'm saying, kind of fairly shaky if you think about it. Because I mean, the two freshmen is going to be the running back. Even though they did have good bowl games, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, that's the only time. Oh my God, forgot his name, but he played, and Javante Barnes got spots, but it's going to be totally different when you the guy. So yeah, man, it's going to be offensive. I guess is got some major questions.
All right, it's more questions that I would like. You know what I'm saying? Definitely more than I would like, but I still think they should be okay because I think Levy does. I like this play calling. I just don't like his rhythm all the time. You know what I mean? But his plays that he runs, I actually like the plays. You know what I'm saying? Like how they drawn up and all that. Just, I think he could improve a little bit, but we could all improve, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think That's all. Just get a little better at that. Student Cowboys in the chat said, "What's up, fella? What up? What up?"
What's happening?
You know what I'm saying? And what y'all think in the chat, man? What y'all think gonna happen next year? This is what we all been waiting for.
Is it 11-1, 10-2, or is it 8-4?
It's like we got 11-1. We got 11-1 to 2 to 8-4. What did I say? 3? I guess I said 3 losses. I was hoping for 2, but 3.
I said 9-3.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, hey, we'll see. We'll see. It's just if we can get something over the middle, man. Just Dylan Gabriel throwing the ball over the middle. I don't know. Now I'm going into phone call conversation talk. Probably shouldn't, but just getting that ball over the middle, man. Just ain't it don't. That's what I feel like we're missing.
I mean, he got a bigger target. You know what I'm saying? Now, he got big stock. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be over the middle more.
Are we gonna keep it real
big
about
possession
Stock?
guy.
Are we gonna keep it real about him?
Yeah, he got the drop seats.
And he's a little stiff, man.
All right, man. I said possession. I didn't say big play.
I'm just saying, a little
possession.
stiff, you know what I mean? No disrespect. He's not the most elusive guy up there. And
Man.
he does tend to drop a couple. He can't try to catch with his body type thing sometimes.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know how we get to the Cowboys. Hey, y'all know how we get out here, man. He said more realistic, 8-4. Hey, it is what it is. Probably more realistic. That is probably what Marcus said last show. I think you said 8-4, and that was probably the most realistic. But I'm shooting for the 9-3, hoping for a 10-2. That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? That's just where I'm at. Like if we lose 3 games, I'm not gonna be too salty, but of course I'm gonna still be upset. But it is what it is, man. Everybody, we can't win every year. But if we can win the Big 12 on our last year out, that would be fantastic. Can we at least shoot for that?
Awesome.
Can we at least shoot for that? That should be at least the minimum goal. Let's win the Big 12 on our last year out. Let them know that we ran the Big 12. I don't know how many years since it started, son. It's only been 4 or 5 years when somebody else won that thing.
And we taking that thing as we leave.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and take it and run off over to the SEC to, you know what I mean? Really get dirty.
You know what I'm saying?
All these. See, soon the Cowboys. See, you got to stop. In chat, he talking to, I don't want to talk about that yet. He talking about what if we go 6-6 again or worse? You see, now that's when things change. If you really want to talk about it.
That's when you can honestly say that seat is heating up.
Oh, you know, if it is, it's heat. It is heating up quick. Like it went from low simmer to they got it up to me. You know, they turned it up a little bit just this year, just kind of like, I don't know, turn it up a little bit to a little low medium heat. Well, it's gonna go up to hot real fast. If you come in here and lose 6 more games the regular season.
Yeah, you freshly on the hot seat going into your third.
As much as we love Brett, well, it's hot. You gotta still win. We can love you all day, but you still gotta win. Who else to the guy said somebody gotta be fired? All right.
But hold on. Like,
hey, no. See, he ain't lying though. Somebody would probably get fired if they lose 6 more games. Like somebody's the D coordinator, the office, somebody's going.
Oh, we all know who's getting fired first.
He's out of here.
We all know who's getting fired first. The defense coordinator.
Yeah, he's out of here. Quick. That's first scapegoat.
First scapegoat. But it depending on how, like, say, uh, Gabriel loses 1 or 2 games, he gets hurt. You bring Jackson Arnold in, and he win a couple of games, and he loses a couple games.
Okay, well, that's a you talking about a different type of 5-6 losses. You talking about like it's reasons why.
Yeah, you know
You
what I'm
talking
saying.
about you talking about giving excuses.
But
No,
if it's
like
like
it could happen that way though.
straight Dylan Gabriel, and then you gotta pull Dylan Gabriel because he playing trash, and you throw in Jackson Arnold and he
Oh,
playing trash,
yeah, yeah.
it's all on fire.
Now you're right though. It's different. It looks way different. It's definitely gonna look way different. You know what I mean? If like you're saying, it'll more or less if somebody get hurt and this, that, and the third. But yeah, they just losing straight up.
You know
I'd
what I'm
see.
saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? If they just taking L's after L's, you know what I'm saying, and everybody fully healthy and the scheme ain't working. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then it's like, okay. But I just don't see it.
I don't
That's why
either.
I'm saying 8-4. Hopefully 8-4 is the floor.
Listen,
You know
eight
what I'm
and
saying? No lower
four.
than.
But what I'm saying with 8, I hear you too, because that hopefully that's the floor. Because anything over that is an 8, even 4 losses. People gonna be calling for his head. Let's just keep it real. This is Oklahoma. You know how unrealistic we are.
Yeah, but
I don't give a damn what you're talking about. If we don't win the Big 12 championship and go to the playoffs, this was not success, and you need to be fired. That's kind of how we think. Let's just keep it real, everybody out there. Y'all know what I'm talking about in the chat. But if we keeping it true, we should allow him to lose 4 games, possibly, if that just so happens to be the case. But 5 and 6, oh hell no.
no, we can't run off another 6 and 7.
I'm not gonna do that 2 years in a row. Especially not 3. No, not 3. We're not even a risk. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Even hot seat is generous.
Cause then you 6 and 7 your first year in the SEC. Where's the recruiting look? What is the recruiting looking like? Like it's crazy. Like this is worst case scenario.
It
Like
is.
we're not a factor.
If he lost 4 this year and say go to SEC next year and lose 5, even that's like now we getting out of here. Like, all right, fam, who we hiring next?
Real talk.
Like seriously, he better come out here and win the Big 12 this year. Is what I'm saying.
But it depends on
Better
what
win
kind
the
of
Big 12.
it depends on what kind of schedule that 7 and 5 is.
What kind of schedule should it be?
I mean, hey, listen, that 75 could be LSU, Alabama, Tennessee type. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, they lost, but really, you know what I'm saying? Was they really ready for that? But now, if you taking 5 from Texas, Missouri, Arkansas, you know what I'm saying? Then that's too hot. But if you talking about playoff contenders, I mean, we just came off a 6 and 7 season a year ago. So,
yeah.
I mean, we just gotta let it play out, man, and just Hope the boys is grinding and working hard.
Yeah, they better be, because it's no excuses coming up. I mean, it's for real. They got talent out there. Let's go. They started to bring people in. I'm still giving them one more year to tighten it up. I'm just trying to be realistic. But that year after that, with that first year in the SEC, I need him to be sharp, bro. I need him to be like, we ready for contention out here. If not this year, next year. You know what I mean? That second year in the SEC is going to be crucial. They need to come in with a team, man, ready to rock.
I mean, you're gonna be having a depending on how much that person probably played this coming up year, you're gonna have a fresh corner, probably a fresh safety, because Billy gonna be out of there, Woody gonna be out of there. Uh, you're losing the transfer guys on the D line, so you're gonna need some of them freshmen and them young boys that's already there to step up. Like, yeah, I'm feeling Barry's comments more and more as I think about this team. Like, cause I mean, we got good recruits and stuff and good transfers, but you just really don't know how that's gonna pan out. And so you just hoping that, like, all right, is this person gonna step up? Is this person gonna step up? And you really don't know it. They got the talent, but we just gonna have to see.
Yeah, man. But we shall see, I guess. We'll find out. And like I said, we'll be back next week to talk about some more news as it happens, I guess. So we can just, like I said, we just come and chopped it up today, trying to figure something out. Wasn't much to really discuss, but glad we was able to pick it up because man, they gotta step it up. They gotta come through, man. Can't have another 6. Hey, I'm mad you even said that. Who said that? What's the slum? In the chat, who said the 6 and 6 or worse? Y'all just I don't even want to think about that. But I was forced to, and that's what's so good about the chat. Because that does happen. We having a whole different conversation a year from now.
Yeah, buddy.
But anyway, we'll holler at y'all next week. I'm Antonio Lamar. That's my boy Marcus. You know what I mean? And we out this thing. Peace.